two-hand kettlebell deadlift. So this is a pretty standard movement pattern. This is going to get you set up for learning all the advanced movements of kettlebells, of cleans, swings, snatches, all the fun stuff. So you're going to start off by getting your kettlebell in between your feet, planting the bell in line with your heels. So from the side, you should not be able to see the handle. If you were to look through your shins, then you'd be able to see it. An easy way to make sure that you're in the right position is to bounce the back of your shin almost into your calf, into the handle of that kettlebell, and then you know you're in the right place. Planting your feet just about hip width apart, and you're going to brace your abs, so watch you're not tucking in to make this happen, but you're just pulling the pubic bone up towards the belly button here. And you're going to reach back through the sit bones, open through those hamstrings. I'll turn to a proper side angle for you so you can see. So big reach out of those hamstrings, lats engage by pushing the thumbs right into the handle, like you're trying to break it in half. From there, you're going to feel your lats engage by pulling the shoulder blades down your back. And the goal is to either have your shoulders be in line with your hips, as mine are here, or be a little bit higher. Depending on your femur length, that will be an indicator for that for you. You're going to pull the lats on again. Nice long spine. Reach your weight back into your heels a little bit. You still want to be able to push down into your toes, but think 40% in the front, 60% in the back. Exhale, you're going to drive through the ground, pushing your hips forward. Open chest at the top, squeezing up through the glutes and through the quads. So you're pulling up on the kneecaps, your glutes are active, your chest is open. Number one thing I see here is rounding through the back, as well as hyperextending to get it up higher. I want you to be really mindful that you have a nice open chest, proper posture. Now on the way down, let the kettlebell drag between the thighs, almost like you're trying to let the handle scrape past the inside of the knee, right back where you picked it up from. Now, the last piece, and I'll say one of the most important pieces, is where are your eyes in your deadlift? So when you are going to pick up your kettlebell, wherever your collarbones are pointing is where your eyes need to follow. So if you are looking ahead, your collarbones are pushing forward, and that's so you can see them. If your collarbones are down in the bottom of your deadlift or the bottom of your hinge, your eyes are going to follow. This is extremely important because if you are looking up, your collarbones are down, now you're creating a little bit more of that extension in your cervical spine, which will likely lead to some extension in the lumbar as well. So your whole back is now going to be in this arched position, which puts you at more risk of injury. So you want to keep that nice long spine. Wherever your collarbones are is where your eyes are going to follow. And think that there's a string being pulled through your spine, through the crown of your head. So I'm going to sit back into the heels, reach back for the wall with my bum, lats engage, exhale, drive through the toes and the heels, all the way up to standing, open chest, still lifting through the crown of the head, pulling up on the quadriceps, knees are locked out, and glutes are engaged. Inhale, pull yourself back down with lots of control and attention exactly where you picked that bell up from. That is the standard kettlebell deadlift. I hope you enjoy that foundational movement pattern, and once you feel solid in that, first off, go a little heavier. Second, start to increase and advance into single arm, single leg, staggered stance, all the fun stuff.